ago when man walked the planet, he had no real means of communication. In time, man developed a phenomenon which has never been fully understood by the psychic community. This phenomenon is Clinton Baptiste.
Yeah, right. Clinton Baptiste here, clairvoyant, medium, and psychic. The spirits are very, very strong tonight, but hey, pack it in. 2 meters back, please. Thank you. Namaste, friends. Namaste. Now, spirits are very strong. I'm saying Shalimar Shakatak to all of you who have joined us here tonight. Wonderful to have you around. My name is Clinton Baptiste. I'm a clairvoyant, a medium, and a psychic. And what I want to explain to you, if I may, please, is that there are so many mysteries in this world. Do you understand me? There's so many mysteries that man has yet to discover. How did the oceans form? What is the meaning of life? How did Amanda Holden get to judge a talent contest? All mysteries, all right? But I have the powers harnessed to somehow give the answers to those questions. You know, people, I know some of you out there watching tonight for the first time will be a little bit cynical. Believe me, honestly, I've been called it all during my time. Liar, cheat, conman, bellend. So I sacked that agent. But I am going to speak to the other side tonight. Believe me, I'm going to prove tonight. I'm going to bend over backwards to show you my third eye. It's going to blow you away. I'm well travelled. I've met very loving ghosts in Italy, unnerving ghosts in Morocco, and I've nearly shit myself in Bucharest. I've just come back from Thailand. I love the spirituality in the culture. It did put me off ping pong a bit, but before that, I was in the Isle of Man trying to contact the fucking living. Now, I want you to know this. There are people out there. This is not me, who are no respecters. Look at this jacket, by the way. Isn't that wonderful? I'm picking up a touch of the old goodness gracious. Now then, goodness. Fuck off, Jimmy. There are... No, come on. You're not allowed to do that anymore, are you? Quite right. I've done it. Don't matter. But there are some people out there who are not respecters of life and death. I'm not being disrespectful to anyone, but there are people I was at a funeral the other day, and there was a lady being buried, and her husband, the widower, was there at his wife's funeral, and he leaned over to the vicar and said, "Excuse me, can you tell me the Wi-Fi code?" And the vicar went disgusting at your wife's funeral. And he said, right. And is that all lowercase? I want you to know, as well as the jacket, I have tried to look a little bit presentable for you tonight. I've had a little bit of Botox, bit of collagen. I've had my anus bleached. My Nipsey has come up like a fucking calamari ring. You could eat your dinner off it. Honestly, really. I was looking for, it's very difficult in the lockdown to get a beautician. To do a little bit of work. I want a little bit of a bit of a waxing. And actually, Googling locally, the only 2 people, I've got to find 2 beauticians, Michelle and Audrey. And I weighed them both up. In the end, Michelle shaved it, round it and just underneath it. Now, this is very important. Can I just say, I am legally obliged by our producers to read a disclaimer before we try speaking to the other side. And incidentally, if you want to speak to the other side, you want to speak me, go in the chat room or click on the link. Charlie, I've got a young man, Charlie here. You there, Charlie? Charlie's been with me all day. He's a young trainee all day, all morning. Didn't stay over. Just turned up this morning. That's a fact. And he will be putting people through. So click on the link if you want to speak to me and come through and we'll do some reading. Just to say, any statements, I've got to read this out. Any statements beyond the grave made via me, Clinton Baptiste, that might be deemed erroneous, only partially correct, or a load of old bollocks, are solely the work of the spirit world and all ghosts and that, and all scary skeletons and etc. Now, as I say, there might be some comedy on tonight. People want to come on. I don't know if people think they're amusing. But I take this very, very seriously, right? When it comes to the sacred, the mystical, the ritual of mysticism, I'm fucking nuts deep in it. I really am. I want you to know this, that I want you to know that this is not TV tonight. It's better than TV. It's the internet, and that's so it's actually broadcasting potentially to more people. It's what we can do tonight, which is very, very important, is we're going to speak to the other side. Charlie has set up the means for us to speak to the other world, right? Do you understand? We're also going to speak to you here. We're going to do some readings. I've got my cards here to do some readings. We're going to be picking up emails, texts. We're going to be speaking to people who, from yesteryear, are going to be telling us what they're doing for Christmas this year. Not only that, we have got some unique, and I mean it, unique footage we're going to play out of the paranormal. Very, very frightening stuff. But why here? Why are we here? Well, I was approached to do Clinton TV by some major broadcasters, Netflix, CNN. But no, I said, no, I want to be honest to myself. And that's why I'm doing it here in my garage. TV is over. That's a fact. Honestly, I was speaking earlier to Alexander Graham Bell. Yeah, psychically, he come through to me, and he said, even he admitted that when the fax machine came out, he said to me, "Clinton, mate," he said, "Clinton," I said, "it made me look like a dinosaur," and that's true. I was talking to John Logie Baird before that. He said he invented the television, as you know, and he says to me, "Clinton, telly's finished, mate. Internet's the way to go." He said, if you've got a decent idea nowadays, stick it on the World Wide Web, because TV is for washed up old has-beens and sexual deviants. Not the likes of you, you're gifted. Tim Berners-Lee I spoke to. He's not dead, he's still alive, but he'd come to see me a couple of times, came to see me in Barnsley and Aberdeen when I'd done the gig this year. He's gone to me, he says, listen to me, he's gone to me, he's gone, don't tell no one, he said, Tim Berners-Lee, he said, but I've got a spare slot coming up on the internet, and I'll tell my secretary to put you down in the ledger. If you want to do your stuff there, it's to get to the audience it deserves. He's gone to me. He says it's all porno on the internet now. That TikTok bollocks. He says you want to get some. They'd be honoured to have your stuff on there. He's gone, and he said this TikTok it's all run by fucking Chinese. And you know what they're like, don't you? They'll colonise your brain, that lot. So here I am. Thanks, Tim. Now, does anybody want to? They don't want to come through to speak to me right now. Any punters out there? Anyone got anything to say? You're coming through. Hello, Clinton. What's that? Oh, hello. Hey, who's this?
Gareth.
Hello, Gareth. Where you calling from, Gareth?
Warwickshire.
Whereabouts?
Henley and Arden.
Have you got a pussycat behind you?
I have, yeah.
Lovely. Must be thrilling. Is it thrilling to be on here with me?
Oh, this is probably the greatest experience of my life right now.
Almost, don't take the piss. Almost immediately, Gareth, I've got someone here. It's a man or a woman. Is that ringing any bells?
Yeah, potentially.
And I'm very strongly, I'm picking up the letter P, a big P and a number 2. You're not incontinent, are you?
Not yet.
Right. And this person, they're sending me, they've magicked this into my pocket. It's a feather from their celestial wings.
Wow.
Any idea who it might be?
Well, maybe Robert Peel, because I am a police officer, so...
Well, that's possible, isn't it? How's it going being a police officer?
Yeah, it's great, as you can imagine at the moment. Fantastic.
Yeah. Do you want to expand on that, or just...
Yeah. Hard work, but important work.
Quite right. Thank you. What I'm going to do for you now, Gareth, because you've been... Let's face it, 3 out of 10 so far. But you're only a policeman. You can't be expected to be entertaining and beating people up. So what I want you to do, Gareth, cheap, isn't it? Cheap and nasty. What I'm going to do, I want to offer up some tarot card readings. Would you like that?
Yeah, love it. Yeah.
Tell your fucking face then. Listen, Gareth, what I'm going to do, unfortunately, I did leave my tarot cards at home, just out there in the house. I'm in the garage. But this is actual fact. This is true. You can do tarot reading with any picture cards. Now, I've managed to find these, some top trumps. That's top trumps, 30 national treasures. and farmyard animals.
Brilliant.
And it will actually, let's have a look. Let's have a who's speaking in the background?
No one. Spirits, maybe.
It could be the spirits, couldn't it? What we got here, what I want you to understand is it just gives guidance. And, as a shaman says, it's a medicine around what is happening in your paranormal orbit. So basically, I will see whether any of the archetypes from these characters and their heroes of British society, whether any of this appertains to you. And almost immediately, going to the top, I'm seeing cocks. I'm seeing cocks. I do love cocks. And then we have Brian Cox there. Now, did this mean anything to you? I'm not saying you're as intelligent as him. You haven't got a doctorate in astrophysics, have you?
No.
It says here he's getting his creativity 24, legacy and impact 66. He's done all sorts of things. The Infinite Monkey Cage, and he. Would you say that after a while you get a little bit boring, like Brian Cox?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he makes Robin Ince look funny, doesn't he? So, and I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm getting all the great people in this country, all the cultural icons. I'm getting Alan Titchmarsh. Are you anything like Alan Titchmarsh, Gareth?
Yeah, I've got a bit of a green. Got a bit of a green finger.
What?
I've got a bit of a green finger.
Sure, there's a joke in there somewhere. What's that cat doing? What's it licking?
I've got two. One there.
Right, what are they?
What?
What are the names?
Mouse and Stormy.
Yeah, that's not all that interesting. We shouldn't ask that. Well, Gareth, thank you very much. I think we'll say goodbye now. Keep up the good work with our boys in blue. And don't forget to arrest a lot of them students who are spreading the COVID.
I'll try. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste, my friend. Namaste. And as you see, it's as simple as that. And as unamusing as well. But what I want you to do is to come through and we'll try and do a reading. I'll see if there's any spirits there want to speak to you. As we say now, spirit, hear us now. As we try to contact you and ask all questions of that if which is do thou knoweth the answereth. And that is what we're going to do. So I would like to now turn to something which is absolutely fascinating. Charlie collected these earlier. I've got the eternal candle that must never, ever be extinguished. Although the batteries are running out on that, so I might just leave that for now. We've got some texts come through, yes, from the afterlife. And I collated them earlier. This is lovely. You'll love this guy. Don't you remember his great guy? Oh, what I saw an audience with him on ITV. Mahatma Gandhi. And Mahatma Gandhi's... He's there now. What are you saying? Refer to me text, he says. He says, why are people so fake? Some people, this is Mahatma. He said, they're all smiles to your face, then shit talking behind your back. What goes around comes around, dickhead, says Mahatma. You know who you are. Ain't gonna lie. That's just me. Take me as you find me. Hashtag toxic friends. Hashtag karma. All the best, Mahatma, which is lovely. Baroness Thatcher, she came through earlier. She says it's an unfashionable point of view, but she says, I actually prefer Cadbury's Roses to Quality Street. She's gone. The chocolate's better quality. The less orangey ones, which are disgusting. We can't get celebrations up there yet, oh God, because they're 20 years behind in confectionery in the afterlife. You know, like when we had to wait ages for American films and that to get released in Britain. Anyway, here's to a cracking Christmas to all me fans, alive and dead. Hey, cool. From Margaret. Oh. Lady Di's come through. Hello, love. You right? Are you? What's that? Refer to the text, she said. She said, the Queen of Hearts herself. She said, don't believe nothing you see in the Crown. It's fucking lies. And tell Peter Morgan what wrote it. I can still sue from up here in heaven. She's gone. Still, nice to see Charlie dance in it, though. He were well fit when he done that Game of Thrones that everyone seems to go mad about. Lovely Di. Oh, Christ, Margaret's here. Princess Margaret. What's that, love? Oh, she's written here. There's the text from her. She said, to the makers of the Crown. Oh, yeah, make out of my piss head. You know who you are. I'm going to haunt the living shit out of you for the rest of your lives. As me old mate Jamie Vardy puts it, Chat shit, get banged. Fair point, love. And listen, I tell you what we're going to do. We've got Buster Merrifield. He wants to give a text. But before that, who wants to come through? Let's have another reading. Anyone there? Who's come? Lovely, isn't it? Fucking hell.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you. It says Scottish lad from New Zealand or the Netherlands. Where's that?
The Netherlands, mate. The Netherlands.
Let's hear that funny accent of yours.
What's that? Which one?
Well, is it half Scottish, half Holland? Dutch?
Yeah, meneer. Yeah.
Now, listen, what's your real name, Scottish lad?
Victor.
Victor, lovely. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Victor.
Rather elderly chap, getting on for near retirement, and doctor of yes, I've got that. I've got that word.
Yeah. You got that. I've got 7 years for it.
Well, no, it's okay.
No, it's okay. So, what was it again? What are you doing in Holland?
I'm a doctor in the
Are you?
Netherlands. Yeah.
Oh, it's at times like this, you know. It's too lovely. I tell you what, I've got terrible trouble. Honestly, I've got the squitter something chronic. Honestly, I said to Charlie earlier, I'll give it 5 minutes before I go in there if I were you, which is fine, but I was coming out the living room at the time. Anyway, listen, the one joke you didn't fucking laugh at, don't matter. Now, listen, I want to know. It's too late now. Too late now, Victor.
Yes, carry on, mate. Carry on.
Lovely. I'm trying to be spiritual. Now, have you sat on something, Victor?
Possibly, yes.
I've got a lady here, Victor.
Sorry. Carry on. Sorry.
I've got a lady here, Victor.
All
and
right.
she wants to be a comfort to you. She said she's going to be watching over you 24/7, 365 days a year. So I'd stick up an umbrella if you're thinking of knocking one out, Victor. And she just said she wants to know, do you want to do the tarot cards, Victor? The top trump tarot, Victor.
Yes, please. Fire away, sir.
Okay, now this is the minor arcana I'm doing, and we go to the first one. Sheep. Now, it says here, I don't know whether this ring any bells about you, about your character. Cuteness 82, wit 42, and it says that sheep have been with us humans for about 12,000 years. They're displaying a mixture of curiosity and fear towards us. Do you feel like that towards people? Is this ringing any bells?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, not really. I don't know. Lovely. Do you ever? I don't know. What is it about sheep? Do you ever find matted feces around the hair around your anus like a sheep? Could that be it? Well, Victor, it's been a lot of fun for you. Clearly, I'm gonna cut him off, Charlie. Thank you, Victor. Bye. That's it. Jesus Christ. Right. Lovely. That's the sort of enthusiasm we want. Do you understand? So get yourself a little drink and get on the... Right, what's this say? There's a message here. It's Luke. What's it say? Luke's 30th birthday. Please can we have a shout out, please, from Matt, Stacey and Stephanie. Yeah, it's interesting for them, but not really for everyone else, is it? Anyway, right. What do we got? What do we got here? Now, coming up, this is absolutely fantastic. In a minute, we're going to go beyond the celestial veil do you think he's taking drugs, that fella? I imagine if you're in medicine like that, you can get your hands on all sorts of things. Though, I don't know whether it's smoking. They do that. That's what they do in Holland, don't they? Doctor. Drug addict. Now, I'm not, and can I just say, disclaimer, that fellow I'm not calling you a drug addict. I'm suggesting you did this. Right, now, let's get on with it. What we're going to do presently is go beyond the celestial veil to speak to the stars of yesteryear on how they're going to be spending Christmas. But what I want to do now is, this is absolutely fascinating. I put out the call, you might remember yesterday, for people to send me their paranormal videos, spooky things. Charlie, could you put it up, please? Not the first time I said that today. Could you just put it up so we can see? What's the first one? This came from Daniel Parkin. No, that's the wrong one, Charlie. Don't want to have to do what I did to you earlier, do I? That's the wrong thing. I'm very sorry about Charlie. He's only new, and I don't know what that noise was either. This is what we're doing. We're doing the very spooky stuff. I want Daniel Parkin. Daniel Parkin Shih Tzu. Daniel Parkin Shih Tzu. Is he got that to hand, Charlie? Right. Well, you see, you invite people to help you, and then there it is. Can we go in close, Charlie? Now look at this. This is a picture of Daniel Parkin's Shih Tzu, and I don't know whether you can see. But just there at its ear, can you see it? Its ear there. You can just about make out a face. And his mum said that she's convinced it's Daniel's grandmother. That's shit, that one. Moving on, Charlie. Let's go to this. This is amazing. Now, this is genuine. This is from Mark Chapman, not that one, who says it was his mum's draining board. Watch this video. 5:30. You'll notice it's about 20 to 6. His dad had died in the house. Let's have a look. Go and play the video. Watch this. Watch very, very closely for this one. Watch the draining board. Not quite as impressive as when I saw it earlier, but that is spooky, isn't it? 5:30 in the morning, and Mark Chapman says that his dad had actually died in that house, presumably hit by a fucking plate. And this is the real one. Now, this is the one I wanted to get to. And please, please, please feel free for next time we do it to send in your paranormal activity, because we'd all love to see it. This is amazing. This, for those unbelievers out there, infidels, this was sent in by James Padmore of the Inner Sanctum podcast. And this is a private seance. Can you play it, please, Charlie? James at the head of the table. His colleague Carl is a psychic from the West Midlands on the left.
Please. Again, in that corner. Yeah. You're doing really well. Please move this table. Fuck off. Yeah, that's really cool. That is. I'm just going to move now. That is.
Extraordinary. I think y'all agree. That actually, well, it puts the cat with the grandmother's ear to shame, doesn't it, that one? But listen, that one, it comes from, as I said, James Padmore, and he says as a quid pro quo, he wants me to mention his sister, Christy from Nottingham, who's watching. Hello, my love. Let's go to someone else. Does anyone else want to read in? Let's get to the readings now. Who wants to come through?
Hey, Clinton.
Hey, how? Who's this now?
Hey, it's Jim. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Jim. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Reading, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, very good. I did a gig down in Reading. You know, the Jolly Sailor. No, the Jolly Fisherman. What's that place called? The Jolly.
Jolly Anglers. Is it Jolly
the
Fisherman?
Jolly
Yeah, I know
Angler.
you mean.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness! What a shithole that is. I mean, that must be the roughest place in Reading.
It's quite well. It's sort of improving, but yeah, I agree. It's not too clever. Yeah.
What?
It's a tough baseline.
There weren't any anglers there, and it wasn't
No.
jolly. I tell you that.
No, that's true. How you getting on?
Well, not too bad, thanks. How about you? How was your day today?
Well, a bit busy, ready for Christmas now, Clinton. I'm really glad you're here to give us some absolute sort of insight into the third realm.
Yeah, too much. But tell me, have you got any family coming over, or?
Oh no, we're not doing any of that, Clinton. We've got to be properly on it.
Good. Okay. Well, enough of the chit chat, enough of the idle chit chat. I've got the farm animals here. Got the farm animals now.
Oh,
Jim.
yes.
And as we go to the farm animals, let's see what we've got here. What am I getting here? Oh, cry. Yeah, it's up.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
else. I don't know when since that was been a farm animal, the old wasp.
The wasp.
I'm sorry about that. It's the wasp. Is the body of the wasp is engineered for hunting. Are you engineered for hunting? What do you do for a living?
Not really. More engineered for comfort nowadays, Clinton.
Yeah.
You know, I've got the old spare tire nowadays.
Have you really? What did you do? I mean, do you do a little bit of work or like
Not really. Tend to sit at my desk nowadays. A bit rubbish.
And what do you do behind your desk?
I work for the NHS. I know. Clap the key workers.
Come on, let's hear it. What
Cheers,
do you do
mate.
for the
Cheers.
NHS? Yeah, still talking. What do you do for the NHS, Jim?
I work in mental health, Clinton. I know.
Fantastic. Good for
Amazing.
you. I mean, you can't make a joke about mental health now, can you?
Not really. Not nowadays.
It's not nowadays. You can't do anything nowadays. So you're a wasp. Is there anything about being a wasp that rings true? Have you ever really?
That's interesting, isn't it? They
Really
like to attack
recently?
Yeah, picnics. Yeah, nectar.
Yeah, nectar.
Yeah, amber nectar. Look, I'm on the amber nectar. Is that helpful?
They don't actually do anything with nectar wasps. They're one of
do they not?
One of nature's most useless insects. Yeah. So listen, son, I'm going to cut it short there because I've got a lot of admiration for you people, and I'm sure everyone at home is listening. Well done, son. Keep it up.
Well done. Merry Christmas, Clinton. Merry Christmas, viewers.
How about that for Jim? How about that for Jim? Can we send Jim anything? Lovely. Now, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to go live now, Charlie, to heaven itself. We're going, can you get the signal to heaven? We're now in heaven and we're going to see, let me see, please. Spirit, please. Spirit, be kind. Spirit, be kind. Who is there to speak to? It's John Lennon. All right, John. Now, you might see that down there. Look, you might think that, oh, look, he's a bit young. That's the beauty of being dead. You can be whatever age you choose to be. And John's here now, and he's just saying, what are you saying? He's saying that he's having a few friends over. He's cooking. You are allowed to up there. There's no COVID up there. He's gone vegan, and they're having something called a no turkey crown, which sounds disgusting. He says, thank God there's no COVID. They can all gather in groups, but bloody George Harrison is that neurotic. He's going around wearing a mask just in case. He says he won't be joining for Christmas because he thinks the virus has spread to the afterlife, but the mainstream media won't report it. And what's John going? John's going, ooh, ooh. That's not him moaning. That's Yoko's Christmas single. Fade in now. Fade in now. Now, look, is there anyone else who wants to come through? Another reading. There's people saying Luke needs a reading. Who needs a reading?
Just said Luke.
Who's that? Who have we got? Luke. Look, is there anyone else who wants to come through? Another reading.
Hello, Clinton.
That's great. It's on a delay.
Hello, Clinton.
Hello, Luke. What are you doing? Just staying in tonight? Is that one of my mugs you've bought?
It certainly is. We had a reading from you earlier, my 30th birthday.
Yes. Where are you from? Is it the north?
From Wigan.
Lovely. I've had some lovely times in Wigan.
Have you?
Yeah. Lovely. So you're staying in tonight?
That's right.
A big milestone, isn't it? Your 30th.
30th.
Isn't it lovely to be spending all the things you could be doing on the piss, having a laugh? Lap dancers. In the end, you've just come on the laptop to speak to me. You can put that down now. My picture with nonce written underneath.
Is Ramon with you, Clinton? Ramon?
Ramon, he'll be coming up later. Yes, everybody, I forgot to say Ramon is waiting in the wings. And he will be coming up later. Can you just show me that mug? Does it say my face with nonce underneath it? Jesus Christ. Cut him off. Cut him off, please. Prick. Now, I just want you to know, I've got a few texts coming through because Ramon nearly ready? Ramon's going to come through shortly. If you want to speak to Ramon, get ready. Get on the link. Get your name up there. We're going to have Ramon on in a minute. I don't want a picture. I don't want my merchandise out there with a picture of me with nonce underneath. Do you understand? I mean, that's sort of funny. It's just being synonymous with the word nonce. I don't like it. Do you understand? You know, do you know what? In a way, it's a lead weight round my neck. I do gigs and people come up at the end with their phones right in my face and say, "Can you say nonce? Can you call my friend a nonce?" What about a nice catchphrase like "nice to see you nice"? Not nonce. Don't matter. I've got someone here, Luke, incidentally. Yeah, and from the afterlife, and they're saying, "Thank you, Luke." They're saying, "Yeah, that's right." He's saying not many people would have done that for him. Right up to the knuckle, he says. Lovely. Well done, son. And right, I think what we want to do before we come to Ramon, and this is very important, I want to this is very important that I stress this. When we come back next time, we do need your paranormal photographs. We do need you. A bit dark, isn't it? Let's get a little bit more light on it. That's it. We need your paranormal photographs. We need your videos. We need your strange happenings for next time. All right. But in the meantime, I just want to say, can we have a little less of this, which is what I get on Twitter all the time, which is people doing lucky likeys of me, Clinton Baptiste. Charlie, can you put this one up, please? It started off with this. You might see that. Now, look, that is clearly Michael Fabricant. It is not me. All right. Then we had sort of had this, which was, now that's, that's Audrey Roberts sat on something, I think. And that's what I looked like when I found out Ramon was going to be on tonight. Who else do people say I look like? Yeah, now that's James Harris, the antique freak from Wogan from a few years ago. And then, of course, it was what he's doing nowadays. Lauren Harris, I believe. That's it. Nothing like me. That is also nothing like me. Neither of those two. And then we have this. What was this? Yeah. Now that is just cruel. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's probing into the afterlife. And I wanted to show you something else. Now, I don't know whether we can play this. Charlie, is it all set up and ready, that meme, or is it not? If it appears, it is. If it isn't, he's sacked. I can't see it. It's not happening. Anyway, it was a meme of me that, who cares? Ladies and gentlemen, we go live now to the other world. A world that wants to break away from our world, Scotland, to meet the man himself, everybody's favourite fake fraud clairvoyant, Mr. Ramon Tamine. Are you there, Ramon? Come in, please. Ramon, come in, please. You see, that's sort of typical of Ramon, who thinks he can contact the afterlife, but you can't get him on a simple link up there near Glasgow. Just leaving me hanging here like one of those bits of sheep faces that I mentioned earlier. Just hanging in the wind, blowing, nothing to grip hold of, rudderless, as I stare into the abyss of upwards of 300 people wondering what's gone wrong and whether they wasted their money. Is Ramon there, please? No, he isn't. Let's have someone else on, can we, Charlie, please? Charlie, can you get someone else on? Oh, lovely. Hello, who's that? It's David and Amy. Oh, love you. And yeah, that's right. Who's that there?
Oh, that's our son, AJ.
AJ, oh, lovely. Oh, it's so... Hello, funny chap.
We're just outside Glasgow.
Don't have the pull it used to, Donald Duck. You'll find.
Oh, he loves Donald Duck.
His granddad does Donald Duck.
That's it.
Oh, brilliant.
And he's gone on with the filth. Now, where are you two calling from, please?
Just outside Glasgow.
Did you see Ramon on your travels?
No.
No.
No?
At tea.
We're between Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Oh, lovely. I've spent a bit of time there. Whereabouts?
West Calder. We stay in West Calder.
I played, and sorry for anyone, I played a miners' working men's club, which is there
Fault
one near
House?
there? Huh?
Fault House?
Could be. And it was an extraordinary thing because I went to go on. This is true. This is a couple of years ago, and I said to the bloke, "Are you doing the sort of warm up?" And he was like, the secretary of this social club. He said, "Oh, aye, I'm doing that." And I said, "Right, can you really give me a big entrance? Say it's a man with mystical powers that are beyond human imagination. He's going to throw forward to the future. He's going to pull you back to the past. He's going to go into the hinterland beyond." He said, "Yeah, I'll do that." And he came and he went, "Ladies and gentlemen, he's going forward, he's going back. Clinton Baptiste." And you've no idea, can you, how awful that was? Terrible. But they enjoyed it very, very much. David and Amy, what are you doing for Christmas?
Well, we're in tier 3, so we're having the grandparents over.
You're allowed to have that.
Bubble.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
My brother might be watching as well. From London, he's down in Walthamstow.
Yeah, you see, there you are. There's people, the technology, there's Scotland, there's London, but somehow our friend who claims to travel across universe, time and space, can't even flip up his laptop and get on. I'm sorry for Ramon. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's not
That's
your
all right.
fault.
Let's go to the British cultural icons whilst you people are still in Britain. And
As long as it's not Boris Johnson.
oh no, I took that cunt out ages ago. Let's have a look. What have we got here? I'm calling on these people. Is that ringing any bells?
Oh,
Is that ringing any bells?
I know.
Amy, can you move? Can you move? Can you sing?
No.
There you are. You see, that's very much the female part of this one. You know what? It's honestly David Beckham. He said he's always. There's a lot of people giving him the stick, or Victoria, as she's known. There's a joke in there. And are you anything like David Beckham, David?
Well, I've had many hairstyles.
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm not
right.
very good at bending the ball.
No, you've got a similar sort of moustache and beard, haven't you? But that's sort of about it. Now, listen, what it says here is that the creativity 20, legacy and impact 71, determination, dedication 42. And what I've got something. I've got someone here. It's an elderly lady. And she wants us to be a comfort to you. She wants you to know that she's saying if she hadn't have died, she'd still be alive now.
Oh, that's lovely.
And you've got a mobile phone, haven't you, David?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there a 07 in the number?
Yeah.
079.
No, but it's got a 9
Try
in
not to block me. Try not to block me. Is there a 2, 3, or a 5 in it?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. There's not a double 6 in the middle, is there?
No.
That's correct. There is not a double 6 in the middle.
You better get that out of you.
Sorry, that's Alexander's playing Fortnite, our son.
Yeah, okay. A little bit inconvenient when I'm trying to do a show. Don't matter. Well, listen, happy Christmas, David and Amy.
Merry Christmas.
Will you join us
to you.
again? We'll do it next time. That's that's an endorsement. If ever I heard it.
Can I
Goodbye,
ask
my
you a
darling.
question?
Fade in now. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Oh, Christ, here he is. Ramon Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone's got anything they want to say to Ramon other than where the fuck have you been?
Oh, that's very Christmassy and very civil of you, isn't it? I'm here I'm in the lobby. It's all very American. I'm backstage. I'm in the lobby and I meet you tadger, saying, "Oh, where the fuck have you been?
Yeah,
Come
well,
on,
where
get
were
into the Christmas spirit like everybody else and show a bit of Gabriel Waters, Angel Waters, and stop being a prick."
Who wants to speak to Ramon? Anyone want to come through and speak to him, please? Hello, Alex. Put your camera on, Alex.
Pay your phone bill so we can fucking see you.
Oh, hello, Alex.
Hi, Ramon.
Yes.
Hi, Clinton.
Oh, hello.
Hello, love. Have
Oh,
you got
can
a
you not
question?
see me?
We can see you. Very jerky.
You can see me. Hello.
You can barely see me, Alex, because my whole face is covered by that bloody charlatan's name.
Alex, what do you want to?
I'm here, I promise. Can you see me?
I can see you now, Alex. Don't pull your blinds down.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think we've established we can
Put your
see you,
curtains
Alex.
back
Get on
up,
with
darling.
it.
Oh, she's got a dirty laugh.
What do I want
Oh,
to
you're a
ask?
rocket, you.
So my friend is moved.
Your friend's just moved. Where's he
Yeah.
moved? Because it's a hell of a racket you've
doing
made now. You're taking your garments off.
Right, my friend is moving tomorrow. Does she need to be worried about the new house?
Yeah. What do you want? Now, Ramon, could you
Alan.
just put the feelers out and see what you feel about
Can you
that?
hear me?
You shut up, love. Go on.
Shut your pass. You're moving house and you're wondering if you're going to have a house. Is that what you're worried about? I'm getting the vibe that you're very excited about this move and you're actually kind of looking forward to it. You've got a lot of help from a lot of people. You've not got an awful lot of furniture and you've got quite a lot of people staying with you. You've probably oversubscribed your invitees for Christmas, but that's okay.
Red.
What?
It's what? Your sofa's quite red. What are you talking about, darling? I would leave your spring cleaning and the painting till the spring, darling.
Ramon, cut her off. Thank you, my love. Thank you.
Thanks, darling.
Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
I mean, I waited about an hour for you to turn up, and then we got her on it. All the luck in the world. Who's next? Come on, someone else. Ramon, cut her off. Thank you, my love. I mean, I waited about an hour for you to turn up, and then we got her on it. All the luck in the world. Who's next?
Hello.
Someone else.
You all right?
There's a delay, Matt.
I can hear you now. You're all right.
That's it. Okay, what can we do for you, Matt?
Well, I'm on a reading. That's what I'm on.
Ramon, would you like to give him a reading, please?
Matt, can I just ask you a quick question, Matt?
Of course you can, Ramon.
You've got that sort of Dennis Law vibe about you where your camera's practically up the shuck of your arse. Could you maybe just come in a wee bit further? I just need to see there.
That lovely.
Back up, Volvo boy. Back up, Volvo. Now let me see if you're enough of that. I'm getting a nice vibe. Now I'm getting the impression that you're somewhere down in England. You've got that sort of there's something kind of rough and ready about you, but you've got a heart of gold. And you're sort of, I don't know, are you in this sort of truck driving business? Is that sort of something? I'm getting a lot of traveling with you, but I get this sort of get out the fucking road, move out the way.
Hey, you're not far off. Refuse
I'll tell you something. I bet you're that guy that just takes the fast lane and the 2 lanes, aren't you? And if somebody comes up your arse in a wee Fiesta, you jump on the brakes and you're a big 18-wheeler, and you turn them into a concertina. No, I'm joking aside. I'm getting the impression you're quite a travelling boy. You've got quite a lot to do, and you're getting organised for Christmas, and you're doing your last-minute Christmas shopping, and you've pretty much ate everything before Christmas Day.
Well, I'm a refuse collector, so I do a bit of travelling.
Well, if you're reading the bins, just be careful. Yeah. But make sure everybody out there that guys like him, you be on your guard, shred everything, darling. Ramon, I'd shred the lot if you were near my bins. But if you're nearly that desperate, we can help. There's a lot of people out there. You stop getting into bins. Come on now. There's bourbon biscuits galore in at Lidl. They're chucking away food all day the day.
Take a breath, Ramon. Take a breath, God. Take a breath.
Matt, take a breath. We're going to be seeing you soon. We have to just get one more caller in, Matt. So happy Christmas and keep
happy refuse
work on the bins. All right,
in those bins, baby.
Who else wants to come through and speak to Ramon, please? Vicky. Oh, hello, Vicky.
Oh, don't you we're going live to a bordello by the looks of it. What's going on with you with that lighting?
My big light's not working. So
dear. Got another one.
Can you give us a little bit of, what would you like us to help you with, my darling?
Well, I've recently gone through a relationship breakup.
Yeah.
And I would like a little bit of, guidance from the side.
I'm sensing that. Can you just get into the light a bit? You're a very beautiful woman. Get into the light.
There we are.
The light.
Yeah, okay. Well, what
else that close?
Hey?
Not that close, darling. Just back
Not
up.
That close. Get back up a bit. Can you get back in the shade again? That's more like it. Now,
well, you said a breakup. It looks like you've got an orthopedic pillow there. Where have you buried him?
Oh, sorry. Who was the person you split up with? I don't mention any names, but why do you think it broke off, my darling?
Wow. You know, just incompatibility.
Right.
You know, it was a lockdown romance.
Oh, so he liked the Xbox and you've got a PS4. Is it one of them?
What sort of person are you looking for? Because maybe somebody could get in touch via the show. And, you know, maybe, you know.
Somebody's got a really good joystick out there and is happy with this sort of Xbox. And if you're into the Xbox and you've got the joystick, give us a call.
Give us a call. Vicky,
you fanning about in an iPad. You can't do nothing with that. You're not going to arouse anybody's suspicion.
Yeah.
Vicky, you look like a lot of fun. You look like you like a good laugh. If that Victor bloke from early on who couldn't stop fucking laughing, if he's still watching and he's thinking of coming back from the Netherlands.
Oh, God, no.
No, quite right. I was thinking the same.
I would just bring him back for the red light district to give you a bulb to lighten the place up.
That's right, yeah. Well, Vicky, best of luck, my darling. I hope you do find love. If anyone's out there, she does look fun, doesn't she? I like her hair. Nice.
It's a lot of fun. You can't see nothing if you've got candles, light bulbs, Osram. If your name's Osram, give her a call.
She's
and
wonderful.
Have fun with the Xboxing.
Vicky, my darling, thank you so much for ringing. You look absolutely lovely. God bless you, my darling. Happy
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas, Gabriel
Thank
Waters.
you. Happy Christmas.
Bye-bye, my darling.
Angel Waters,
Bye-bye.
happy
Bye-bye.
Christmas.
Well, get in touch with the show if you want to bed Vicky. Now, date Vicky. Ramon. Ramon. What a thing to say. Ramon, I want to thank you for eventually turning up, leaving me just hanging here like a Christmas bauble. But you're here, and that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. We're here, and it's Christmas.
The main thing now is that Charlie's going to cut you off. So, goodbye, Ramon.
Merry Christmas. You have a great
Christmas. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've probably been going on for quite a long time now. It's probably time to wrap it up. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Join us next time. I want to thank all our guests. I want to thank everyone who came through for a reading of Top Trump Tarot. And I want to say to you that I love each and every one of you. I will be selling copies of my DVD at Christmas this year. Clinton Baptiste Probes Our Souls. Never forget, never ever promise to do something drunk that you cannot fulfill when you're sober. Especially if it's to take the wife and the sister to see Michael Bublé at Wembley Arena, because that's a fucking long night, let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, never forget this. Sometimes the most unpromising roads lead to the most beautiful of destinations, unless you're on the A505 to Luton, because that really is a shithole. But until next time, the spirits are fading now. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've loved being with each and every one of you, apart from Victor. But until next time, goodbye.